Yo, 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 it's your boy Smitty and Jedi.
Yes, sir.
And we here with a fucking podcast.
You know it.
Today's topic.
What is today's topic?
I can't remember a fucking thing from last night.
Oof. That sounds like a tough one.
Have you ever had one of those experiences, man?
I have once in my life, yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure, man. I was playing board games with the fam. You know, drinking.
Drinking. What were you
Chilling.
drinking?
I was drinking on some claws, man.
Claws.
You know, vibing. And then I ran out of claws. And I decided to pull out the wine. And after my first glass, I don't remember what happened. Yeah, and I woke up in my bed. I was like, man, how'd I get here? So I definitely get that experience. But luckily, I was in a safe space.
Hell yeah.
Chilling with the fam. And
Hell
my brother walked me upstairs, so
Hell
I was
yeah.
chilling.
That's a pretty decent one, man.
Facts.
I guess I was inappropriate to some women. And a guy. My man Yak took me home last night. I don't even remember him taking me home.
Shouts out, though.
Shouts out to Yak. Got me home safely, you know.
Gots too, bro.
Those drunk nights lead to bigger and better things, though. You know, we here today. Podcast before the studio session.
About to get into it, cooking up.
Hell yeah, man.
Yes,
so,
Sirski, whipping up.
Tell them how many beats you made so far this fucking month.
Shit, man. This month, the progress, we got 40 beats so far in January. And it ain't even over. It's only the 30th. So.
It's only the 30th, y'all.
So we still got some time for more. And it's just going to keep going, you know. Eventually, shit, by 2023, bro, I'm going to be like, I got 100 beats in January.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
Shit just keep taking off, bro, because it still hasn't even been a year, you know, that I've been going like real crazy at it and shit. It ain't even been a year that we've been doing studio sessions, you know? So like, we onto something, bro. We onto some real shit.
On something big, man.
Facts.
Yes, sir. We got this album coming, you know.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, man. What you thinking on like release time, my man? You thinking like next like month or two?
I'm thinking next month, man. I'm trying to stamp this shit now, you know. It's about that. Like DJ Tech said, shouts out to DJ Tech, man.
Yes, sir.
It's about,
shouts out D-Tech.
It's about timing, you know what I mean? Like he said to me with this game, it's about timing, you know, and at first I couldn't really understand and grasp that, you know, to the level that I guess he spoke it to me. And now I understand, like, it's, you know, like, we got this shit. Why hold it, bro?
Yeah.
What's the holding for?
Facts.
You know, we got this shit.
Facts.
And we able to produce more.
Yeah.
So it's about that
People
time.
ain't gonna listen to it if it ain't out, you know?
Exactly.
Facts. Gotta put that shit out. Hell yeah, bro. I'm definitely excited for the project, man.
I'm really excited, bro. This is the
15 tracks. Oof.
Most excited I've ever been about music in my life.
Can't agree. Can definitely agree.
Being very honest, bro. This is like the most excited that I've been with music in my life. Like this far, just, you know, building a relationship with the producer. And I advise all of you artists and producers to build a genuine relationship with someone of the opposite, like, theory. You know what I mean?
Keep going.
If you make beats, give beats to an artist.
Keep going.
If you're an artist, give them fucking vocals to a producer.
Keep going.
Don't be scared, because something big can come out of that shit. Something big will come out of that shit. All y'all got to do is fucking work hard, build that genuine relationship. And like my man Smitty told me one time, he said he watched a video or read an article about Missy Elliott and Timberlake.
Yeah.
And you was like, my man Smitty said, a disturbance. You want to create a disturbance.
Yes, sir.
You want to shake the room, pop smoke. You know what I'm saying? You want to shake the room and you know what I mean? Like, so as far as
facts, make that entrance.
As far as you people out there with talent and goals and ambitions and stuff like that, stop being afraid to connect with people.
Because that's a big one.
People is what's gonna get you to where you need to go.
Facts. That's well spoken, bro. Like I would have just said the same thing, man. Like definitely gotta connect with your people that, you know, got the same goals and ambitions as you. Like that's key, bro. That's crucial, you know. Like it's like I preach that all the time to people, you know, the 5 people you hang around the most are like the people that you know, relate to the most or like take the most traits off of. So like
Yes,
if you
sir.
hanging around people that aren't really doing what you want to be doing, you know, then it's not really going to get you where you need to go. And
Right.
you know, that doesn't mean that, you know, those people that aren't doing what you're doing, it doesn't mean they bad people, right?
Right.
And it don't mean that like you ain't gotta contact them, you know? But
Right.
it just means you gotta, you know, you gotta recognize what that shit is, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And like definitely, bro. And that even goes on to levels of like being not afraid to connect with people, you know.
Facts.
You gotta put yourself out there, bro. And that goes to artists and producers. You can't be scared to like think, oh man, what is this producer gonna think of my raps? Or man, what is this rapper gonna think of my beats? You know, like, oh, like get all self-conscious, like thinking like, oh, my beats are trash. This rapper ain't gonna like my beats, or oh, this my raps aren't as good to fit this dude's beats, you know, like it goes vice versa, bro. So like you gotta get out that rough spot that the
Yes,
like that
sir.
people be in, you know what I mean? Like get out that shit, get out your fields, go connect, bro.
Yes,
Get that shit
sir.
going.
One thing this mastermind, Steve Harvey said, right? Success is very uncomfortable. You know, you
Facts.
have to, if you're in that bubble and you comfortable, it's not good. You have to do things that is outside your comfort zone because success is not comfortable. You know what I mean? So
Definitely. That's a
you
big
gonna
one.
feel that, like you gonna feel that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like maybe, you know, judge yourself on your work or whatever the case may be. Maybe I'm not good enough or maybe such and such. But how would you ever know if you don't put, you know what I'm saying, put that foot down and put that work towards it
Yeah.
and step out of your comfort zone. Try different ways. Don't try the same way of doing it. Try a different way. I was looking back at my old music, Smitty, bro, and I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Like, this DJ hit me up from Hot 97, just wanting money though, you know? And y'all have to be aware of that shit too. When you're on Instagram and you doing good and you posting shit like that, don't just respond to every fucking message just because a person has a good background, they got pictures with people and everything like that. They be out to scam your ass. But one thing, this DJ, right? He asked me how long have I been rapping? And realistically, I went to my notes and I was like, you know, when was the first time I saved a song from my email to my notes? That was like 2014 or 2015. And I was like,
Way
damn,
back.
bro. So it's like, it's realistically been like almost 10 years. And
Yeah.
I went back and I started, like, I was listening to my old music. I was on my old YouTube page. And I have a bunch of just like me listening to fucking YouTube beats and shit like that,
Yeah.
right? Shouts out to Smitty because I don't have to do that anymore. But
Gang.
what I took from that was like, you know, I tried in many different ways. But it's like, this way right now is the way that's working.
Yeah.
It's working. You know, like,
Most definitely.
I felt like I was trying too hard. I was doing too much. I wasn't putting my passion into it. I had very much passion for music.
Yeah.
But I was solely focused on just popping. I was solely focused on just getting clout, money. I was going into fucking, I was walking into McDonald's and shit with a fucking blunt in my hand, smoking, playing my music, like shit like that, to record a video to post it on Instagram and get clout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and realistically, that
it wasn't the way.
It wasn't it, bro. Because now all we have to do is sit here.
See, because like I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off,
you good,
but
bro.
like, and like not to what is it? Not to like what is it? Like speak this of that, but like that, you know, maybe that didn't feel comfortable at the time, or what I was trying to say is maybe I'm not trying to project this onto you, right? But like maybe that didn't feel comfortable at the time because like that wasn't you, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, like I'm playing this facade, this sort of character where it's like, you know, like you didn't like feel like, oh, like this isn't some shit I'd normally go and do. You know what I mean? Like, so that, you know, maybe that was a reason of why it just didn't feel, you know, like natural, where it didn't feel like, no, this isn't the route that I need to go on. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you definitely, like, in life, man, like, you find the most success just like being you, bro. In any situation there is, like,
Facts.
there's never not a situation in life where you shouldn't be yourself, you know.
That's a
And
fact.
if you have somebody judging you for you being yourself, you know, that's just their loss.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
And
bro.
if it's their loss, they lose, you win, you know?
Right. Yeah, dude, yeah, that shit was like, that was a really good topic, bro. I
Hell
was
yeah,
like,
man.
I was fire, bro. That was some like real good shit. The what is it? What am I thinking, man? Like, just to even elaborate on that even more, man. You know, like, with who you surround yourself around, right? Going back to that, like, for example, dude, I don't even know. I don't
That
even know where
shit-
I'm going, bro. I'm getting lost in
That shit
convo.
reflects, bro. If you hang around people that just sit around on their ass all day and
Facts, like,
don't do anything, then you 9 times out of 10 you might be like them. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
It's like subconsciously, bro. Like, you don't even realize that it be happening. You know, like you might have traits that, like, you know, you pick up on that you didn't even realize that you picking up on. And them traits aren't good traits, you know, if you aren't around the right people. And, like, bro, that goes with another thing too, bro, your location. Bro, your location matters so much to, like, especially creatives. Like, all the creatives out there, like, your space matters so much, like, where you're located, bro. Because, like, if you're located in a bad work environment where you, like, you know, feel like you're getting sort of dampered, you know, you getting muted a little bit in a way, like, it's not gonna feel the same as, like, if you in an environment where you clean, chilling, you know, like, where it's like, where you feel like in a better spot, you know what I mean? Like, that, so it's crazy. Even if, like, let's say, for example, I pull up to a studio and it's like I'm uncomfortable being at that studio, for example, that's gonna reflect in the beats that I'm making at that studio, right? It's
Exactly.
gonna have an uncomfortable vibe to them. Whereas, like, you know, if I pull up there and I know what I'm doing, I'm comfortable. I'm like, all right, whatever. Don't even let shit affect you. You know, like, you don't let that shit translate through the music. So, like, your location, bro, that shit really matters a lot.
It does, bro, because your surroundings reflect you, you know? And, like,
True.
when you, prime example, like, when I'm here, I'm very comfortable. If I was to go to another studio with another engineer or another producer, I probably, you know, won't be as, I'll be very much more serious and not as, like,
Yeah.
you know, just comfortable and you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
it wouldn't have that same vibe, bro.
Exactly.
You know?
So it's like,
And that's, like, likewise with, like, it's the same thing as, like, whenever I bring, like, other rappers in, for example, as well. You know, it's not that same type of vibe, bro. You know what I mean? It's not that, like, it's not that same connection, bro. Like we definitely on a whole nother level on that shit, because it's like I don't even have to, like, speak on it, bro. It's
yes,
like on some shit
sir.
you ain't even gotta speak about. You know what I mean? Like, it's that real shit, homie. Like, that's that real shit,
It's
dog.
that real
Like,
spill, my boy.
facts, bro. And, like, you know, I feel like that just leads to, like, really, like, realistically, just, like, the best studio sessions that, like, you know, that can really come out of this shit. Because it's like, I feel like collaboratively, like, we can both really express our ideas and, like, get a lot out of it.
That's a fact, bro.
You know, definitely. And it's like, I feel like you're definitely very open-minded to, like, trying new shit.
Hell yeah,
you know?
bro.
Which is, like, definitely, like, led us in, like, a very good path, bro. Like, that's
Hell
led us in
yeah.
a way where it's like, oh shit, bro, we got, like, a vast variety of music, you know? Crazy shit too, bro.
Got some
hard,
shit coming for y'all.
bro. It's hard as fuck to pick.
Yes.
I bet, bro.
It
like,
was.
there's so
like,
many fucking
between
hard songs,
the track
bro.
list, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what can we fit on this damn track list? Like, but I wanted to paint a picture, tell a story. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to tell a story throughout this track list, like throughout this playlist, and, you know, just really have it to where, like, you know, when you sent me that text that day and you was like, I feel like this rap juice goes very well after location because I say something about rap juice and location,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like it, like you know, to make it kind of, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like,
Go
wow,
into each other.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, we could really like kind of tell us, you know, lead on to it. So I'm like listening to all of them, and I'm like, how, you know, kind of the ending. I listen to mainly how how it ends and how a next track begins.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah,
because
dog, that's really important.
there's
Like,
this one Trippie Red album. Sorry for cutting you off.
nah, keep
It's
going.
one Trippie Red album. I forget which one it is, but it's the one where he got YNW Melly on there. It's the he like, you acting like you hate me. Where is your love? I forgot who else. He got NBA YoungBoy on that shit.
Word.
That album is crazy. But that album, like literally from whatever song, like, cause I can't say I like every single song on the album, but like from wherever I click, like I feel like, yeah, I can't even lie. That album might be like a full listen through, bro.
Yeah.
Because from one song to the next, like literally how it ends to it, like, you know, the beginning of the next
they just
track,
like go into each other.
It's like
it's continuous.
In sync, bro.
Yeah, dog, dude.
Like,
remind me of this. I gotta show you some shit that I edited for the tracks, bro. Just remind me. Tell me like what is it? I'll probably remember, but tell me like to play you. It's like the Soul, the new version of Soul.
All right.
Yeah, tell me to play you the new version of Soul. That should go fire.
Gotcha.
I got some, dude. Oh my god, I got some crazy shit. It's kind of like that. Yeah, bro. That's kind of like Lil Yachty's new album that he just released. How it go like continuous. You know how it's like each track sort of like loop into each other. And I definitely feel like we should, you know, work on a project like that one day. You know, where it's like a whole track, man.
Yes.
We gotta get some psychedelics in you though before we do that, bro. Because
that's a big thing.
You gotta get connected with that spiritual side before we can get a whole, you know, continuous track, bro. Because that's how like the whole continuous album is really like spawned, bro.
Hell yeah. So we gonna treat it like Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. You know what I'm saying? I have to master the spiritual side of this realm first. You know what I mean? And then,
dude, that show goated, bro. Oh my god, dog. What book you on now?
I'm on book 2.
Word.
I'm on book 2 episode. I'll tell you right now.
Dude, last night I finished book 3, right?
Ooh.
Bro. It's so good. Bro,
oh my god.
Is fire, bro. I was like,
I'm on
after
episode
watching
5.
Book 3, word. That's valid. After watching book 3, bro, I was like, dude, I was like, fuck, how did I not watch this when I was like a kid, bro? How did I not watch this shit? This shit was so hard. Like, and I can understand how like watching it's crazy watching like Avatar: The Last Airbender going into Korra, because like doing that I like remembered, I was like, man, like I can kind of see how like going from like the last like season like book of like the Book of Fire in Avatar to like going to Korra in book 1, how it's kind of like a little bit of a step down, where it's like like it's a different vibe and it takes some time to get used to, you know. And it had been so long since like that show had been like released and on air again. It was just like it didn't feel right, but like watching it like that, where it like goes into each other, man, it feels like, oh, okay, this is kind of different, you know. And then you get to book 2 and it's like, oh, okay, all right, this is really starting to get somewhere, bro. Dude, book 3, fuck, dog, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It start with like some crazy prison breaks, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's like, it's ridiculous, bro. They got these like 4 benders that are like ridiculously strong, bro.
Ooh. Are they enemies strong, or are they kin?
Find out next time.
Yo, and I love how they have that narrator, like, as soon as so last episode.
Ba Sensei.
Yo, Ba Sensei is that's one of the most, like, I feel like if I was in that fucking show or anything, that's the land that I would want to be in, Ba Sensei, and learn fucking earthbending, bro. Like, that shit is amazing. Their infield structure and everything is so amazing, bro.
Yeah, bro, like, that's interesting. I ain't really thought about that. Like, if you could bend like one element, what would that shit be? You know, like, you can't be the Avatar, but like you gotta bend one element.
Facts.
Earth.
I would bend Earth, bro, because Earth, like, and they are smart, bro, because they got into that, like, you know.
Okay, Earth do really kind of be goated, bro. Cause now that I be thinking about it, like, I was thinking about like how, you know, like fire, they also got like that electricity, you know what I mean? They can use that lightning, that shit's real hard. I was like, man, bro, that shit's crazy, because you can really get some amazing power from that shit. But now I was like, man, earthbenders, bro, damn, I can't even say this, bro.
They been metal.
Bro, I can't even say what I'm about to say because I'm gonna be spoiling part of book 3, bro. There's some crazy earthbending that like you don't even know about, bro. That's about to get unlocked.
Beyond metal?
3. Yes, bro. Beyond
Damn.
metal. Yes,
is it sand?
Bro. Nah.
Oh yeah, because they
Yeah,
they had those sand
bro,
people.
Sand benders,
Yeah.
like, you can also use like the air for the sand gliders. You know?
Facts, man. That shit is crazy, bro.
Bro, but like also, you know how like the firebenders, they also got what is it? The person with like the eye on their head. Remember in Avatar, right? How he could like yeah, dog, do that shit. Like that was technically firebending, you know?
Damn, that is crazy. I remember that motherfucker. I hated that motherfucker. I thought he was gonna like that nigga.
Bro, I really thought he was about to wipe someone out.
Yes, bro. He was shooting shit out of his fucking head.
Facts. Sokka was clutch with that boomerang. Facts. That shit was crazy. Dude, shouts out, bro. That show is so goated.
Facts.
Oh my god. Like I be watching shows like that and I'm just like, bro, there ain't no way like this shit would like it was like made for kids, but it's like there's so much like underlying details where it's just like, what the fuck? Like the actual story and the comprehension, you know, that's sort of like Star Wars too, bro. Like I can get real deep into Star Wars about like how, you know, it's like, bro, that shit really made for kids, you know, but like when you like follow the story, bro, ain't no kid gonna be able to really comprehend what the fuck going on. Like they're not gonna know about like the governments and how it's getting overthrown and like all this shit and how it's like it was really a takeover from the inside and like all this shit happening. Like bro was working like both sides of the war. Like bro literally created a war, worked both sides, got a certain thing to win. Like dogs, you know what's crazy though? Shit, man.
I'm about to get into some deep shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? From stemming from what you just said, I could kind of, because I'm a real heavy conspiracy theorist, bro.
Yeah.
So I could kind of, you know, they're supposed to tell us what's going on, so they put it in forms of entertainment and stuff like that, right?
True.
So now, bro, I'll be watching that shit and it'd be real life things. Like, it'd be real life things, bro. And I'd be like, wow, you can relate that to real life. And what if they put those in kid TV shows? Because they know adults not really going to watch it. So since they have to give us the information, what if these TV creators rely on a smart ass kid to one day somehow comprehend that shit and to know, like, feeding it to a young soul, there's a bunch of shit in there, like you just said, the overthrown of governments and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
They might try to reenact that, or they might try to, because they're kids, they're gonna use their wide range of imagination. But when they later grow up, they might begin to
comprehend the true purpose.
You see how we can probably relate that to that when they get older, they can relate real life to what they've been watching. And then maybe,
dude, and even on another level, bro, like not even just with movies, bro, that relates to music too.
Yes,
'cause you gotta think about it, like really the young people, the youth, bro, drive the music and drive like, you know, what's really popping, bro. Like even like I'd say like from the age range of like 28 to like fucking 10, bro.
Yes,
like even like that young, you know, because like you gotta think about it, bro. Like almost all 10-year-olds nowadays got a phone, bro, got some form of social media. Which is crazy to think of, like realistically. It's crazy to think that like that many people are that connected, even that like that young of an age, and they can voice their opinions online and so forth, you know? And like, you ain't never know. You could never know, bro. You could be speaking with somebody and you could be thinking you're talking with some intellectual, some, you know, like 38-year-old dude, but lo and behold, it could be some 12-year-old kid who live in butt fuck nowhere, you know? Like, just like who really tapped in with the internet, who knows some smart shit. Like, so, bro, I don't know, man. Like, the youth, bro, that shit really drive, like, you know, what's going on. It's like, you were talking about how, like, the message and, like, that subliminal messaging, bro. Like, you know, like, as kids, it's the same thing. Like, you know, I'll go back and listen to old songs that, like, old, like, rap music, for example, that I used to listen to when I was, like, growing up, bro. Like young, like 7, 8, 9, right? Like, stupid old shits. And go back, listen to the music, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, I understand now. I'm old enough. I understand like all the vocab they talking about. I understand like, you know, the slang that they're talking about. I understand like what's going on. You know, I'm like, oh shit, like, bro, they're talking all this slang, talking about all this shit. And it's like, I had no idea what they were really like speaking on. And it's like, damn, they're talking about like, you know, like smoking weed and shit,
Yes,
doing all this. And I was
bro.
like 7, 8 years old listening to that type of
Saying
shit.
and then repeating
like,
it and shit like that,
yeah,
right?
bro,
You don't know
and
what
I
the
ain't
fuck
even
they
real, or they talking about like fucking and like all this, all that, and like it just like that dog, that shit just like really, I don't know, it's like it's very interesting, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
it's very
bro.
interesting, bro. It's like, because it's like like to go back and have that knowledge of that song, like even more, and make you appreciate that song even more. I'd say.
Hell yeah, bro. Because then you like, I feel what you're saying, bro. Because it's been music that I've heard, and as a young kid, and I've like bop to it, so heavy. Like specifically, I can like relate it to old R&B, because now like back in the day, I had nothing to I didn't really have harsh breakups or didn't understand breakups to the extent that I can understand it now. So,
I think my mic cut off.
Oh, it's all good.
But nah, keep going, bro.
So to like, to pick back up on that, listening to that music now, when I hear it, I'd be like, wow, like even Jamaican music, because my uncle used to play Jamaican music like crazy. I bet you he still does, but me and my uncle don't have a great connection anymore. But listening to that shit, I used to be like, that's bullshit. Turn that shit the fuck off. I can't understand that. Now I find myself going back and listening to like Jamaican songs and shit like that, because it's a lot easier to understand it. It's easier to comprehend it now. It's like
you catch their drift.
I catch their drift. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't experience enough, like to know what they were talking about.
But they're really talking.
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah, talking about that life, bro.
That ass.
Hell yeah, dog.
Going back to.
Hey, I think I got the mic working again. Word, that shit was bugging out. But
shit, yeah. Shouts out to that mic, man.
Thanks, dog.
Going back to what I not to get back deep, but man, like I can't stop thinking about this, bro. Like
yeah,
I fucked up last night, right? I had to fuck up this morning, bro. Like I maybe said some things to people that I didn't mean and shit like that. And
that happens.
I feel like it shouldn't paint who you are as a person in a whole, but then it kind of does, because like, why would you even say some shit like that in the first place? Like to be drunk, like it's one thing to be drunk, but then it's another thing to be drunk and then say some fucked up shit.
Yeah, because a lot of people say that like drunk talk is sober thoughts.
Yes, and
the mind is very fecal.
Yes, bro, and I feel like there's a spirit named alcohol, and whenever you black out, that spirit takes over you, and that shit is deep, bro. Cause I've read
me.
Yeah, I've read up on that shit. It's a spirit called alcohol, and basically it whenever you get like, I wouldn't say drunk. Yeah, that's where it stems from. Alcohol, So his name is alcohol. I forget where it's from, like Arabic or something like that. But when you black out, this spirit, like this entity, like feeds off of that energy. Like we're all vibrations. We're all energy.
Facts.
And there's like,
even like this table, it might be solid, but it's waves.
Yes, it's waves. It's just very like
fine waves. They're so deep you can't even like comprehend it, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. There's so many molecules in that shit that just makes it able to tap on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like this entity feeds off of low vibrations. Mind you, when you are drunk, you're in a low vibrational state. So you're very susceptible, if that's the word, right? Susceptible.
Yeah, because alcohol is a downer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like you're very much susceptible to negative energy, and alcohol got the best of me last night, man. And
Facts. Bro, anytime I drink, like I heard this thing like a few months ago, bro. And it was like anytime I drink, I be thinking about it now. And it was like alcohol, like how that shit was even like created, bro. Like how they discovered it, like realistically, was like that shit is like real. It's poison,
It's
bro.
poison,
That shit
yes.
is dead ass poison, bro.
Yes.
And it's like anytime I drink that shit now, like my first few sips when it tastes like ass, I'm like, damn, bro, I be poisoning myself right now. I don't know why I be thinking that type of shit, but like ever since I heard that, I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit's really like poison that like make you feel like, you know, make you feel fuzzy, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like, and that shit crazy,
and
you know?
then this shit'll make you like, now I'm
Like,
having
we really
conversations
poisoning ourselves,
with
bro,
people.
for fun.
Yes.
Should be like that's what I be thinking. Like I'm like, damn, we really poison ourselves for fun, bro. That should be interesting, bro. Humans be crazy. Shit, man. This was definitely a very solid podcast, my man. First good episode.
Jedi,
first
Jedi and
episode.
Smitty collection, man.
Facts, bro. Added to the log books for sure. Yes, sir,
Awesome,
man.
bro. How long is this shit?
Shit, we at 31 minutes right now.
Wow.
Yeah, dog.
People are gonna they gonna eat this shit up.
Facts, bro. Shit. I hope y'all enjoy listening to this first episode. Make sure to tap in for more shit we got coming up, you know. We got the album coming real soon, Jedi and Smitty Collective. Stay tuned for that. 15 bangers.
Yeah.
Track after track after track. Hit after hit after hit. Talking banger after banger after banger.
Gang, 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 gang.
You already know, bro. Shit fire. C Smitty
And Jedi.
signing off.